There we go. We're all done. Bike is now clean. Sure, some bits I missed here and there, but it's only because I was trying to make this as quick as I could. And like I said, I'm not really worried about washing the bike too much because it's gonna get mucky soon anyway. And I'm not taking it to like a, you know, one of those bike shows. Ooh, fancy bike shows. It's MantasMotoMan here. So I was about to go and wash my bike, and I actually thought I could do a video about this. Hold on, there's something I have to do first though. So I thought I'd make a video about it and show you guys how I personally wash my bike. It could take up anywhere from an hour to 3 hours, depending on how detailed you want it. So I thought I'd do as short a video as possible. Well, it's probably not gonna be short, knowing me. I always make my videos long as fuck. What I'm doing now, I'm trying to cover up my number plate so I don't have to blur it out all the time while I'm filming this, because that shit takes ages and it's annoying. So annoying. So I'm kinda in a rush because I'm trying to do this quickly. It is really overcast and I'm afraid it's gonna rain. It's gonna fuck everything up because there's a process of drying the bike afterwards, and if it starts to rain it's gonna fuck everything up and I'm gonna have to put the bike in the garage and do everything there. But the lighting here is shit, so I won't be able to record. Yeah, I think that's good enough. It's all wobbly as well. I am free from the video editing slavery that would have ensued if I had not done that. I missed that. Wait. Anyway, what I like to do first is get the bike out. You guys might also notice my seats falling apart, and I actually just used black spray paint to paint the foam black so it's not as noticeable. Of course I'm gonna have to change the seat. Reupholstery is just not worth it. It's like the same price and you put on an even shittier material. Now that we got the bike out, next I like to get everything in one pile that I'm going to use. So my dad bought a bunch of shit for when he was purchasing and fixing up cars and caravans. There's a lot of leftovers. It's white grease and stuff. So I'm gonna just grab a few things I might use. I might use this silicone lubricant spray for the kickstand. Okay, let me just grab all this stuff. Fuck. Apologies if my voice is still cracking. I am still kind of sick. I'm in a recovery. Anyway, speaking of water, you could use a hose with a wee gun like this. So, let me just demonstrate. Oh, that's someone's messing with this for sure. Why is it not jumping back? I think this thing is just falling apart. That's the problem. But yeah, you could use this hose, which does the job. You don't really need more than that. There's a shower one. It's really good for washing the soap off. Or you could use a jet washer at low power. You don't want to use high power because that'll cause, if you have any stickers and stuff, to tear off and peel off and shit. I have here is my bag of goodies, and this is what I use to clean my bike. Shout out to Avi and Brian for gifting this to me for my birthday. Thanks to them. Apart from this, I got this myself. And this. Oh yes, there we go. So I don't know what this is. I guess this is from the chain. I don't really use it. It hasn't been used once. Here's one. This is a good one. I use this for the wheel sometimes, and also around the swing arm and the frame and shit, and the exhaust. This is really nice. It's not very abrasive as well, so it works really well. Yes, this I use this for the chain. Sometimes it's really abrasive and it's really hard. This, I think this is meant for like the forks and, well, not the forks, the suspension and the engine and getting muck off. So if you ride a dirt bike or something and you're just being out in the mud. But what I'm looking for is, and I think I left it in the house, say hello to my little friend. So yeah, we start off by placing down the guns, turn up the water to full, and I begin by spraying the bike gently. Oops, that's not gentle. Gently, yes, with water. So our soap can come on and go on this quite easily. Then I get my little puppies here, dual wheel this motherfucker, and just spray everywhere. Like literally everywhere. It's much easier if you have to, it's much quicker. There we go. The wheels, the radiator, belly pan, engine, cylinder, frame, everything. Don't forget the swing arm and the brakes. This is what I like to call the equivalent of one of those foam guns, the soap foam guns people have. I don't have that, so you know, I'm doing this the poor man's way. So if you're like me and you can't afford that, get 2 spray bottles. This is muck off motorcycle cleaner. It's already been used. I replaced that with just soap and water. And I know people are gonna be like, no, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't use soap and water because it's bad for the paint, because of chemicals and stuff, man. Well, I don't care. I guess if you have a really vintage motorcycle and you're looking to like detail clean it and stuff, I guess this video is not for you, man. Because I'm not into that shit. Not anymore. That shit takes time. Don't have that time. Literally, this was one time I cleaned the bike, took it out on the road, 5 minutes later, it's covered in fucking mud and shit because it started raining. Now I can grab the wee mat here. You could also of course use a bucket, but I'm in a rush, so I'm not even gonna bother. Yeah, wet that up and focus mainly on the painted parts first. So your plastics, your tank, your mud guards, your screen if you have one, mirrors. I'm gonna finish doing that and come back to you guys. So after I wipe down all the main bits, I like to focus on the wheels next. If you do have a stand, use a stand. Luckily I have one, so I'm gonna get that. There we go. Now you can rotate the wheel with ease. Of course, if you're gonna clean your bike, do not drop your brushes and your sponges on the floor, because that'll attract all the dirt and grit, and your sponge is going to become sandpaper for your paint. So don't do that. Now proceed to brush gently. Now this is not gonna get all of the dirt off, but it is gonna get most of it off. Reason is because some of the dirt is actually chain lube. If you're a biker, you would know that chain lube is really hard to get off with water and soap. So I'll show you a little neat life hack how you can actually clean that off with ease. Clean out the tires as well, especially the sides, the edges. So when you're doing your dank knee-downs, you don't slip. Let's wash this off. Right, so you guys might see these spots here. Oil spots are kind of goo, really hard, and they stick to everything really hard as well. So if you're gonna use a sponge here, once you wipe it off, you're gonna have this goo in your sponge, and you're gonna start cleaning other stuff. That goo is gonna stick to your plastics on your other parts as well. So what I'd recommend you do, there's even some of the plastics here, as you can see, is if you have a garage, you might have this. It's a really popular thing. White spirit. So all you need is some white spirit. Doesn't matter which one you get, as long as you don't use acetone. Don't use acetone. There's a big difference between white spirit and acetone. You just put some of that on your rag. Doesn't have to be a lot. Now watch. I'll just wash this off so you guys can see the result. There you have it. also, we had this before, now we have this completely clean. Of course my fingers are dirty, so yeah. And that's all you do, is just grab some acetone. Try not to get some on your tire. If you do, scrub it off with some sort of scrubber or sponge and water. But it's not a major deal. It's not brake fluid. So yeah, go around with white spirit and your rag. You clean it all off, then wash it off, and you're good to move on. God, this shit. It's like black. If there's any other spots that are really hard to clean and doesn't want to come up with just soapy water, then use white spirit. Not just for your wheels, but for whatever, apart from your chain, because white spirit has chemicals that can damage the O-rings in the chain. So I would recommend that you do not use white spirit for your chain. Yeah, so far so good. It's like new. Now just do the other side and move on. Other side's not too bad because the chain's only on one side, so I don't even think I need to use it here. But we'll go through it anyway. Yeah, it's good enough. Throw this away, won't need it anymore. You don't even need to use it for the front wheel because there's no oil that gets on the front wheel. That should come off with just soapy water and a power washer or something like that. You can see all that coming off there. And give your brakes a little brush as well. Right, now that we scrubbed everything, I am gonna get this brake cleaner, shake it up, spray it around, and then I get the engine degreaser. There we go. Yep. Spray that around your cylinders. There's this big controversy going on about engine degreasers and how it takes off paint. I can tell you that's bullshit. Yes, there's certain paint that takes off, and that's paint that is not clear coated. So if you put this on like raw paint, then yes, it's gonna affect it. I got actually on my finger, stinks like fuck. But you just want to leave that on for a few minutes, so that does soak in. I can go make myself a cup of tea. We'll wait and then come back. Great news guys, it started to rain, so let's finish this off. All we really need to do now is wash it all off. Use this towel, this drying towel, made specifically for drying. To dry everything off, especially your plastics, so your petrol tank and all that. Oh, hello kid. Chilly. And then all you need to do after that is apply some wax to those parts as well. So you want to thoroughly wash this off, all the soap. You don't want to leave any soap on because that will stain your bike when it dries out. Take your electronics into consideration, and I'll come back when that's done. There we go, we're all done. Bike is now clean. Sure, some bits I missed here and there, but it's only because I was trying to make this as quick as I could. And like I said, I'm not really worried about washing the bike too much because it's gonna get mucky soon anyway. And I'm not taking it to like a, you know, all those bike shows. Ooh, fancy bike shows. Oh, wind's picking up. It's gonna rain like fuck soon, I bet. What you guys will get soaked. Yeah, I start off with the petrol tank anyway. Just gonna put it on there gently, and then slowly use your hands, massage the petrol tank, gently caress it. You need to be gentle. You don't want to scratch it up or anything. So, and you don't have to fully dry it. Like, that's enough. That's gonna dry up. And the reason why I do this is, if you don't and you use that basic tap water to wash your bike, you're gonna get water spots. Those nasty water spots that ruin the look of the bike somehow. And of course, doing this means that you can start waxing the paint job much sooner. So yeah, look, the tank's dried up. Look at it. It's shiny. It looks like it's been polished or something, but it hasn't. No water spots whatsoever. Completely smooth and shiny. So if you want that result, you're gonna have to use a drying towel of some sort, or use your ordinary towel. It's soft, kinda. This is a microfiber one. It's really soft and nice and doesn't scratch the paint up. Easy to clean as well, and it's quite big. So we'll leave it there. You guys know what to do from here. Take everything off, park your bike, let it dry up a bit more. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. So, hope some of you found this informative. I'm gonna finish off here and park the bike and go edit this video. So, thank you for watching once more. Bye bye.